Hello, my absolutely lovely Capricorns. Thank you very much for tuning into your September reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you these monthly readings, and we're just going to have a look at what the energies are for the month of September, the general energies for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising. If you're not sure what you are, all you have to do is click on the astro.com, input your birth details, and they should actually be able to tell you the aspects. But for your rising sign, you would need to know your time of birth. That's the only thing that I have to say for that for you. Or you can consult an astrologer or ask me, and I can do a reading for you if you want more information. But this is just a general reading, seeing what the wondrous nature of this month has. There's Mercury retrograde, we have 2 new moons, and we also have 2 eclipses. So it's going to be quite intriguing for us all, but also transformative, I feel. Now, we're going to be using the Earth Magic Oracle deck and the Druidcraft Tarot, very Earth Central this month, seeing as we are in the sign of Virgo for most of it. But if you do want a personal reading for me rather than a general one, just go to the link below. It'll take you straight to my readings page, and then you can choose what form of reading you would like from me. And it is about 4 working days for me to get back to you with a reading. Working days, I think, is business days in American terms. So basically the weekends or bank holidays in the UK would not count. We've only just had the last one, bank holiday, until Christmas, so just weekends I have some rest and recuperation for myself there. But without further ado, let's have a look and see what's coming up for Capricorn. Alright, and they said stop for this one. Oh, nice. Okay. I apologise for the lighting. It was absolutely gloriously sunny earlier, and now it's dull. There you go. There's the English summer for you. Ooh. I think Gemini had that one too, because I did them earlier on today. Okay, so that's good. Let's have a look and see what these cards have to say for you. Oh, alright, let's get a clarifier one about that one. Oh! You got 2. Okay. Oh, wow. Oops. Let's take a look and see. Okay. I'm just going to see if that makes any difference. It does make a little bit of difference. Let me have a look. Okay. Okay, so they're telling me that other people around you may have some issues that you're trying to deal with through the course of this month. I do feel, though, that in general you are going to connect with maybe with what connects you to everybody else. For me, this has a very strong romance element of it, matters of the heart. Whether you're single or with somebody, it is matters of the heart that are prominent this month. Finances, work, they all seem to be coming through as stable. However, you need to pull back a bit. Somebody around you is really volatile, and here I think you need to either get them to see the fact that they need to be more reined in, or that they need to have deeper roots to ground them a little bit more. Now here, I don't know whether you can see, but there are 2 faces, and it can be the volatility of passion. It can be that, oh, I love him, oh, I can't stand him, oh, I love him, oh, I can't stand him. And similarly for the men, you know, I love her, or, you know, whatever it is. And I think that there is needing to be more of a, you know, level playing field between you both. Now here as well, with the new moon and promise, we've got 2 new moons. So you have 2 promises maybe to make for yourself. And this is very important for you over the course of September. You need to pause, you need to look back, and you need to kind of generate an idea as to what you want from the next 3 months and the future in general. Because here, it's almost like wish upon a star, they're saying to me. This, yes, can be, you know, promise ring, giving you gifts, or sharing in gifts with others. However, I think this is more of a personal promise. You need to promise that you will get out of this energy into this energy. You're a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn in you. You need to be grounded. It's almost like when psychic energies happen and people channel. And what I learned most of all was, after a very hectic psychic thing, you need to ground yourself. You need to put your hands in the earth. You need to give that energy back. It can't just spin around within you, because it can lead to that. So you need an outlet, and you need to give it back if you can. So similarly with just general energies, if you're rushing around everywhere, you need to have an outlet for it. And if you suddenly want to wind down, you need to ground yourself. It can just be by listening to relaxing music, painting, doing something that winds you down and allows you to relax and release on your own. They just said that, on your own. Nobody else. You can't go here, 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 here. You're losing your sense of identity. That's what they just said. Not all of you, obviously, but somebody is losing their sense of identity. Okay, so Six of Wands, which is really, really cool, because this actually gives you a sense of where you need to be, where you need to go. You are very much leading yourself into a strong stance. I feel this is a victory card for you. You have the ability to lead others and help them. You have the ability to kind of group them around. But I also feel that it's your gift spreading out to other people. It's your ability to kind of connect with other people that what's make you so special. Yes, sometimes you're quite guarded, but that's not a bad thing, Capricorn. This is something that you can give to others still. You can show them how solid you are, and you can show them how strong you are, but I think you need to prove it to yourself as well. So this is kind of a little mini victory to show you that you can get over little bumps in the road that may not necessarily have knocked you back, but certainly delayed your progress. And here, in the Three of Pentacles, this is, I think, mostly saying something about how others see you, but also your progress is encouraging. This, to me, I think you maybe need a familiar. I think you may need something that you can actually talk to that isn't a human. Whether or not you just go out in the garden and talk to the nature and the birds and just interact with them. Very powerful thing to do. But I do feel that your work, your hard-earned efforts, are going to actually pay off this month. So long as you don't overwork yourself. To me, I've only just seen this, his back is bruised. You are bruised. You are exhausted sometimes. And I think you do need to kind of take yourself out of destructive situations. I don't know why that was very important, but oh, my breath just caught then. Oof. Something like you can't breathe properly, or yeah, I keep wanting to have a very deep breath with it all. Don't have the breath knocked out of you. Don't have the stuffing knocked out of you just from overworking. It's not worth other people's praise, but at the same time, you're just going to have a very easy victory. They don't want you to reach this point. They don't want you to be bored and giving up and thinking, oh, this same stuff every day doesn't change, not getting anywhere, can't be bothered. That's no life. They want you to be happy and free and feel that you are thriving in your vocation. And I think this is basically saying that it is okay to say, I need a rest. Because maybe when you've rested, you'll then be able to bounce back and see what's just beyond your reach. Not just beyond your reach, just outside of reach, that you can actually go and discover and work at attaining and getting that. It's not beyond your reach. It's just kind of, oh, it's around there. Hang on, I need to get over this, and then I've got it. It's basically the perspective that you need. Rest up. Don't push yourself too hard. And this is a very strong card for you. I do feel that partnerships will be going well, but I don't see this necessarily as something to do with business or just friendships. I think this is more to do with how you connect with your higher self and other people in a relationship. This, I feel, is also, you can attain it to a career, but I also think if you're working too hard at a relationship and you're not getting any resolve, I mean, this could be you trying to get somebody you love on a very certain path. This could be you working and bruised and really struggling to get that person to see how, the way you think. This is you almost giving up. And this is you kind of reconciling maybe the fact that you are better off on a different level. Better off as friends or parting ways. Because as much as it looks like they're coming together, I feel that it's mostly that they do just kind of share a moment of, okay, karmic connection, past life, that's fine, but maybe we're not meant to actually be on the same level. This I also see as something that you create something new. I don't know why. I mean, it's not the traditional meaning of the card, but they're saying create something new. You're not going to go from one relationship and jump into bed with somebody else. You are very much going to kind of sense what the duality of masculine and feminine means to you and stuff like that. I really honestly believe this is something coming through with a promise to yourself to make sure that you get out of any volatility, any passion, any and people can really enjoy a good argument, but that's too much. You need to ground yourself, and you need to promise yourself that you're not going to get too exhausted by all this emotion coming through, because you're very precious. The universe really does not want you to have to go through that. But alternatively, I do see things in work going well, and it's the same every single aspect. You can apply it to friendships, you can apply it to everywhere. They just want you to get a nice even keel and be able to kind of move on your own path without thinking that you have to compromise yourself. So please, to try and do that as best you can. I'm fascinated to learn what October brings through for you. I'm sure it's going to be fascinating. If you do want to get in touch, I am on Twitter and Facebook. And thank you also to those who are supporting me on Patreon. It's really nice of you. I'm hoping to give something back regularly, like meditations or unique links to videos. So that'll be really good as well. But for the meantime, I do give you all my best blessings. And if you do want a reading from me, just click on the link below and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. But in the meantime, do rest yourselves, take care, and much love to you, Capricorn.